What is going on, pros and average Joes? My name is RedBeard. Thanks for tuning into again to another video. And this is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, if you've been following me for a bit, you know that I had this moose mesh in a woody, and I had thrown classic extra large mesh in this. That mesh was like, I looked at the video and it's 2 years old now, which is awesome and it served me well, but I want to change it up, try something a little different for this year's summer league, and threw this guy in. So I'm going to show you the pattern that I put in here and then kind of talk about my ideology behind it, because this isn't the easy stuff in the world to string, and I want to make it a little easier for you guys to string as well. So getting into it, really simplistic kind of pocket. I wanted the ball to sit more so higher in the head, so it was a little more of a quicker release, so the ball didn't have to travel so far. But this is, I think, probably the best that I can get it to without it getting stuck up here. Super nice gradual release. I have the bottom two shooters pretty loose, and then I have this shooter fairly tight, a little less tight, and I have this nylon as tight as I can, but it's really not doing much at the moment, so I think I might have to switch it out for something else. But that's the whole ideology behind the pocket shape. As you can tell, I've been using it. It actually does have a decent channel, which is great, and from other sticks that I've seen, a lot of guys are compensating with making a channel out of the mesh, or using the mesh as to create a channel. They're using the shooters. I try to stay away from that and do and use, but it might be an option in this because the diamond sizes are so big. Now, getting into the top string, another thing I picked up from another stringer, and I can't remember who, but I saw guys just stringing the top string straight to the head rather than folding it over, and this is great for two ways, or for two reasons. One, it gives you an extra diamond of mesh to string, and two, it cuts down the weight. This stuff is not light, and to cut down the weight as much as possible with this is always a plus. So figuring that out and getting something that's super tight and something that I'm happy with was awesome, and I thank whoever I saw this and kind of made it my own. So, I mean, really simply, I don't know how to, if it wants to focus, how you want to, start this off. I started this is a 7 diamond row. 1, 2, 5, 6. It's a 7 diamond piece of mesh at the longest row, but I started on the 6 diamond row, and I went to that hole, so like the one that goes straight on the sidewall, the first sidewall hole, and I connected it with like a 9 diamond kind of knot, another 9 diamond kind of knot, and then I went with like reverse 9 diamond and went around the actual I guess column, if you want to call this a column, and then I did a 9 diamond kind of knot, and then I did a 10 diamond knot to bring this entire centerpiece tight to the scoop. Did another 9 diamond style. Oh, this is a 9 diamond too, I forgot, I'm sorry, that's not a 10 diamond. And then to make it symmetrical as this side, I went back around this column and then pulled this as tight as possible with 2 knots in the same diamond. So, I mean, if you want to look at 2 knots, a single around the column, a single inside, a single that actually pulls the center of the mesh tight, a single on that diamond, so there's like 3 within 2, a single on the column, and then 2 there. So I don't know how easy that is for you to translate into your stick, but you should try it, and hopefully it works. So now going down the sidewall. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Which way is the easiest? I guess this way? I don't know. I'm all confuzzled. So, okay. So starting at the next hole from there, I locked this down into the same, or on the 7 diamond row. I locked that down, and then I don't know what I did. I think this was supposed to be an SI. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be an SI, but it's a knotted SI inside the 7th diamond row. And then I wrapped instead of doing like a 1, I did a 1, but I wrapped it around twice and I pulled it tight so it keeps the mesh as tight as it can to the sidewall so it doesn't like bunch up. I don't know how else to explain that, but that's what I did. And then I did a knotted interlock, and then I pulled the next row with skipping a hole, and then I did another knotted interlock, and then I did a knotted SI, knotted SI, knotted, or skip a hole, knotted SI, knotted SI, and then this is going to be a knotted interlock on this 7th diamond row on the same hole. And then the next row down, I just tie that off with a basic double overhand knot. It's the same exact way on the other side. I'll try to post pictures as best I can on my Instagram. You can follow me at Travis. That's my name, at RedBeard_Lax. If you want to check that out, I'll put some more in-depth pictures if I can. And then for the bottom, the row that you tie off, you go up 1 row into the 6th diamond row, skip 1 hole, go from the front to back, front, and then you skip the middle hole, and then you go front to back. So really there's only 4 holes that you weave through. And that should give you the same pocket shape that I use here. So hopefully that works. I mean, you can't, like, with this stuff, it's so hard to get a channel. I'm super surprised I was even to get that. Can't really beat it. This is what I came up with. I would love to see what you guys use as far as you box tenders go. That's it for now. Thanks for leaving a like. Leave a comment down below about what you use, like I just said, on my Instagram and here on my channel. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But that's really it for now. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I hope to see you out there.